We're here with Phil Coco, who's the general manager of the Sherburne Inn, for tonight's Brewfest, sponsored by the Sherburne Business Association. So, Phil, tell us about what your involvement is with the Brewfest and how the Sherburne Inn has a play tonight with all of the activities and all the festivities for tonight.
Well, the whole thing was that the inn likes to get involved in community affairs, community functions. And when Ed approached us, we jumped up at the opportunity, Ed Rose, and use whatever facilities you want. We'll do whatever. We made our staff accessible. Judy, our function manager, Shannon got all the breweries. So it was a logical thing for the inn to do.
So you opened up the inn for the festivities tonight. What do you have inside? You have inside and you have an outside. You have some tents outside. What's going on?
Okay. We're still doing our regular dining, and our guests will still be accommodated. But we have our tent, which we keep there, and then there's a tent that the association rented. And so we have, and then plus we're serving food.
What kind of food are you doing?
Well, it's all German. We're doing Knotwurst, Bratwurst, Sauerbraten, and Bavarian chicken. And the agreement was we'll give something back to the association.
And so what happens out in the tents?
Well, the people will be sampling beer. I think there'll probably be maybe 100 different bottles of beer there. And there's snacks that are free. And then if they want to buy the food, we've tried to make it reasonably priced. So, and then there's music. The Back Pages are here, which is a local group, very well known. So it should be a fun night. And thank the Lord we have some nice weather, and it's not like tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty nasty, but so. When you live a good life, you get taken care of.
I guess so. And so from what I'm hearing, it's sold out tonight.
It tells me we've probably sold $2,000, maybe $3,000 worth of tickets just at the inn. So I don't know what the other businesses have done, but we keep. In fact, I think he's using business cards now because we've run so low. But my concern is the food. I don't know how many people are going to eat. And
you hope a lot.
Well, I do, and I hope we can accommodate. We can feed them properly and smoothly. But we've never done this, to be honest with you. So we've never done it in this format or in this venue.
So, Phil, are you going to have a chance to enjoy yourself a little bit tonight?
I always find time to enjoy myself.
Always part-time. Always. That's terrific. Well, thank you very much, Phil. Enjoy the evening.
My pleasure. Have a good evening.
Thank you. We're here with Rick Thompson, Chief of Police for Sherburne. And we're talking with him this afternoon, about what the police's role will be in the Brewfest tonight. So, Rick, can you tell us what you're going to be doing and your people are going to be doing tonight for us?
Yes, we've got 4 personnel, 3 from the Sherburne Police Department, 1 from the Holliston Police Department, that are going to be assisting with the pedestrian traffic and the safety and security of the event.
And do you have any idea how many cars are going to be here, how many people are going to be here, or what you're expecting?
We're told by the event coordinator that you're looking at about 250 to 300 people, which most likely will bring maybe 100, 125 cars, I'm sure.
And so where are you going to put 125 cars this evening?
Wherever we're directing them. We're getting some assistance from volunteers that are participating in the event, and they're directing the cars all over the downtown area. From what the event coordinator told me, he made some arrangements with some of the downtown business people, and they've allowed some people to park in their property.
And the EMTs around somewhere? Are they available?
You're looking at about 4 or 5 of Sherburne's finest from the Sherburne Fire Rescue. We've got plenty of EMTs and fire personnel here.
And so the big question is, are you going to be able to go in and enjoy yourself at some point this evening?
Not at all. Not this evening, no. I'm here in my official capacity.
And is that fair? Is that fair at all?
That's fair. Absolutely.
Okay, very good. Okay, Rick, thank you for your help. Thanks for everything that you're doing, and have a good evening. Thank you very much. So we're here with Dave Sorter. He's the owner of the Sherburne Inn, and he's the guy who has opened up his Sherburne Inn for us to do Brewfest tonight for the Sherburne Business Association. Dave, say hi.
Well, hi, Jim, and it's nice to be interviewed by my partner interviewer. And we really had a lot of fun doing this over the past 6 months or so, and it's great to have all the businesses together and here in Sherburne. It's wonderful.
Well, let me ask you what's going on here in the background, Dave. You're seeing people come in now. They're coming in. They're getting wristbands. How many people do you expect tonight?
Well, more than 2, I know that. We're going to have quite a crowd, I hope. And I think we have a lot of wonderful venues. We have great beer, we have music, And you're going to do some dancing, aren't you? Yeah, we're going to have some dancing.
A little bit later on. Thank you very much for that plug.
After we have a few brews, we'll all be dancing.
And there's a band playing?
There is a band playing, and all these people that are filing in now, it's only 6:30 right now, so people are filing in, and I think we've sold 300 or 400 tickets.
And so people with wristbands and a mug can sample the brews that are out here. Is that the way it works?
Yes, and if you have one of the little brew things, maybe you could show it to people. Do we have one? Do we have a wristband and stuff that we can show people?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have one on. I don't have one on me. So we'll. Yeah, we have. Okay.
All right. That's good. Thanks.
We're here at one of the serving tables inside of the tent behind the Sherburne Inn at the Sherburne Association Brewfest, and the president of the Sherburne Business Association is Ed Rose. Ed Rose is here, and he is in charge of the whole thing. Ed, how do you feel about tonight?
A lot of anxiety, but thank you, Jim. Thank you for doing this. This is a great turnout. I'm very excited. It looks like we're going to have approximately 300 people here, which is I was overwhelmed by the turnout, and it's really turning out well.
It sounds like you're sold out. Is that what you expected?
I was hoping. We always hope in any fundraiser that you do sell out.
And so how
we put into putting this together.
So how many tables do you have set up under these tents?
We have approximately 13 tables set up, and probably between 40 and 50 different types of beers we're serving.
And then there's food available also somewhere.
The German food in the back that can be purchased, quite an array of different German foods, from knockwursts to chicken that has been fermented in
fermented in stuff.
Right, and beer. I can't think
yeah,
of
and beer. So, and also band playing here in a few minutes.
We have a band playing, a live band playing in here, and it's a two-piece band that's hopefully fits the mood.
And so for 3 hours, everybody's going to have a great time. Is that about sums it up?
Hopefully 4 hours.
4 hours. 4 hours. Is anybody left standing after 4 hours?
It should be good.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Ed. Best of luck. Thank you. So we're here with Jim Campbell. He's the secretary of the Sherburne Business Association. We're in the middle of the second tent of the Brewfest Festival here this evening. And Jim has some thoughts about the Brewfest and other thoughts about the Sherburne Business Association. Jim.
Thank you, Jim. I just want to say how impressed I am with the leadership of Ed Rose. As you know, he's the owner of Rose's Automotive, but also the president of the Sherburne Business Association. And this whole event is Ed's inspiration. He was convinced that this is the way to make money for civic and educational needs in Sherburne. We've set up a community action fund for that purpose. Already have talked to the Pine Hill School people about projects that we can take on for them with the money we raise tonight. We're expecting to be in the $3,000 plus range tonight. Maybe $3,000 to
$5,000.
Yeah, $3,000 to $5,000, correct. And so that will be a significant amount to apply to special projects around town. The challenge by the Sherburne Selectmen at various times has been, what is the association doing to give back to the community? Individual businesses have been very responsive with playbills and other forms of supporting activity, but this is the first time, to my knowledge, that we really raised funds for civic and educational needs in Sherburne.
And so where will those funds go for those purposes? Do you have an idea?
Well, Pine Hill has already talked to us about the need to possibly get some iPads for their various projects up there at Pine Hill. We're going to be actually soliciting organizational groups in town to ask them to apply for grants from us. So.
And do you expect this to be an annual event now?
We hope so. And from what I understand, our leader, Ed, is already a step ahead of us and has booked the Sherburne Inn a year from tonight for the next Brewfest.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Now, are you going to have a chance to enjoy yourself tonight among these tables yourself?
Well, we'll see. The rule was that the volunteers are supposed to not drink during the event, and so I have to go off duty if I want to have a drink. But I am going to enjoy some of the German food here tonight, that's for sure.
Well, I hope you get a chance to do that. Thank you very much for your help.
Thank you. Thank you all you do, Jim.
Gregory Talmont, the executive chef at the Sherburne Inn, is here serving up the German part of the Brewfest for this evening. So we are here to talk to Gregory Talmont about what he's going to be serving. So Gregory, what are you going to be doing tonight?
Well, we have some lovely bratwurst and knockwurst served with sauerkraut. We have some unbelievable pork pulled sauerbraten with sauerkraut, of course. And we have some beer marinated chicken with, of course, the only German cheese to eat, Munster cheese. There's some homemade spatzel, which is a German dumpling with bacon and onion, and of course a German potato salad.
And are you expecting a big crowd tonight?
Absolutely. They're lining up right now, so.
All right, best of luck to you. Enjoy the evening. We're on the lawn behind the tents at the Sherburne Inn for the Sherburne Business Association Brewfest, and some folks are enjoying their bratwurst, their chicken, and the other food that they have available for them, and they're having a good time. So we're going to talk with some of them right now. Sir, where are you from?
I'm from Warwick, Rhode Island.
Warwick, Rhode Island. That's a long ways to come for Brewfest.
From here.
You say it's out of state.
It is.
And what are you eating tonight?
I have no idea.
No idea. Okay. And ma'am, what are you eating?
Everything.
Everything. Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, this is really fantastic. Yeah, we're friends with the president of this association, Ed Rose, and we came up to support him, and obviously we're doing a good job.
And is he fixing your car while you're over here dining?
Actually, he's here. No, he's not.
Are you going to have a good time tonight, we hope?
Well, there's no reason not to. If you can't have a good time here, then you probably shouldn't be anywhere.
Very good. Well, enjoy yourself. Thank you. So Sandy and Steve Carter are here this evening enjoying themselves. Sandy, what are you eating tonight?
Potato salad.
Potato salad. You're almost done with it, looks like.
It's delicious.
And have you had a chance to get into the beers yet?
I have, yes. I've had, I don't know what I've had.
And how many have you had?
Just two.
Just two. Is that the limit tonight, or are you going to go back for some more?
I think I'll have some more.
Maybe a few more. Okay. And Steve Carter, what are you eating tonight?
Bratwurst. Very good.
Very good. And what beers have you had tonight?
I've had three. Let's see. What did I have? I had a John Harvard's. I had Nut Brown. I had...
Another one. And you're here with friends tonight. And where are your friends from?
These two are from Dover. But we're friendly with everyone.
Dover's allowed to come tonight, is that correct? Okay. Okay, very good. Well, enjoy your evening. Thank you. So we're here with a group of folks enjoying themselves on the lawn. Sam, what brings you here tonight?
Free beer.
Free beer. How many beers are you going to work on tonight?
I don't really know yet. It depends. We got Sam Adams here. We got a bunch of other local breweries. It's awesome. She's in Sherburne. We can walk home if we have to.
And Sam, where are you from?
I'm from Sherburne.
I'm Sherburne. Where are your friends from?
Sherburne, Sturbridge, Sherburne. Don't know this guy.
We just met.
So he's the hanger-oner tonight then. Have you had some food yet?
We haven't. They have though.
What are you going to get for food? Do you know yet?
I don't know. Something German, I think. Potato salad.
What's your name?
Laura.
Laura. Where are you from, Laura?
Sherburne.
Sherburne. Where are you from?
Sturbridge.
Sturbridge. And what's your name?
Paul.
Paul. Okay, what are you going to eat tonight? Do you know yet?
Whatever's over there. I haven't looked.
Everything that's over there. We're going to eat that. Okay. What's your name?
Matt.
Matt. And where are you from?
Just down the street in Sherburne.
So you're walking home tonight?
Yes, that's my plan.
Good plan. Good plan. Okay. Well, enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much. Well, hey, Mike, what, are you enjoying yourself tonight?
I'm sorry?
Are you enjoying yourself tonight?
I'm certainly trying.
And what are you trying right now in the beer?
The Woodchuck Hard Cider, Summer Ale.
And Luke, what are you trying tonight?
I'm also trying the Woodchuck Summer Ale.
Are you trying some others also, I hope?
All of them.
All of them? How many are all of them? 60-something.
Until they cut me off, yeah.
Until they cut you off. And where are you going tonight after this is over?
I don't know.
Okay, very good. Luke and Mike, thank you very much. Enjoy yourself. We sincerely hope you enjoyed this year's Sherburne Brewfest, sponsored by the Sherburne Business Association, where you had a choice and an opportunity to sample nearly 50 beers from about 15 different sponsors, and we think it was a great success. Ed, what do you think of it?
It was unbelievable. We had over 300 participants came, enjoyed the live music, the great food, the beer, and we raised over $7,000 that we're giving back to the community. And we're in the process right now of figuring out who's going to get this money. So it should be interesting how it's going to go forward. But thank you again, Jim, for following up with the end here, because I want to make some personal thanks, especially to Phil Coco, the manager of the Sherburne Inn. He did a phenomenal job organizing, making sure that the food, the layout, everything was great. We had Judy Rizzoli, who's the inn coordinator over there. She did so much of the planning for us too. And then of course we had Shannon Doolin, who's the bar manager, who organized all the beer, which was so necessary to pull a beer fest off.
So Shannon, go back to Shannon.
Well, Shannon is the one who organized all the different breweries. They come in. So you organized distributors, she got some local ones, and she did the hard work, which we needed to have a beer fest. We needed plenty of beer, and that really worked out well with Shannon.
And so what are your plans for Brewfest, Brewfest next year?
We have it all set up for May 31st, once again, the Friday after Memorial Day. And right now, we're just starting the planning again, and hopefully we'll have more tables sold. We're going to have larger tents because of it got pretty crowded in there. And we're still going to have the live bands, and basically we're going to do the same thing as we planned the last one. So,
well, I can't wait for that. That's going to be really exciting, and we're waiting for the community to come together and come to that again next year. That it should be a great event.
I got to also thank the fire department. The fire department, a bunch of their volunteers came over and helped with parking. And without that, the organization and with the police and the fire department helped with the parking, it really worked out well. We didn't have any traffic jams. It was a phenomenal success.
Well, there was a sense of community all coming together for this Brewfest, whether it's fire, police, business owners, participants, people in the community and outside the community coming in to sample the 50 whatever beers. I think that was a rousing success this year.
Thank you. Thank you again. It was just great. And it was funny. It was all parts of Sherburne were here. The forefathers, the established people in town, the young kids were here. It was just a great time. It really was.
Well, and thank you, Ed, for being the president of the Sherburne Business Association and pulling all this together for such a successful event. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you. And don't forget, May 31st of 2013.
May 31st, 2013, be there. Thanks.